You can believe me or not. Honestly, I wouldn't have believed me either if I was you. But something happened to me last summer, and it changed everything I thought I knew about the world. It all started when I moved into the old house. My uncle left me. It was one of those big, creaky country homes on the edge of a forgotten village in northern England. I'd just gone through a breakup, lost my job, and needed space to breathe. So when I found out I'd inherited a whole house rent-free, thought, why not? It was quiet, peaceful, maybe too quiet. The place had no Wi-Fi, barely any signal, and at night, the silence felt like pressure in my ears. But I didn't care. I was free. The weird stuff didn't start until my third night. I just brushed my teeth and was heading to bed when I saw something strange in the bathroom mirror. Not a ghost, not a shadow, just something slightly off, like the room in the mirror was delayed, as if the reflection moved half a second slower than me. I stared at it for a full minute, moved my hand. The reflection followed. Almost perfectly, but not quite. I told myself I was imagining it, shut the light, went to bed. The next night, it got worse. As I passed the mirror, I saw myself, but I wasn't moving. I froze. I waved. My reflection didn't. I blinked. It blinked 2 seconds later, then it smiled. But I wasn't smiling. I swear to God, I ran out of that bathroom so fast. I tripped over the hallway rug. I stayed downstairs the whole night, sleeping on the couch with the lights on. Next morning, trying to convince myself it was stress, or bad sleep, or maybe I was just lonely, going crazy maybe. But deep down I knew something wasn't right. That evening, I made the worst mistake of my life. I decided to test the mirror. I stood in front of it with a stopwatch. I moved my hand. The reflection hesitated. I asked it a question. Who are you? It mouthed the same words, like a silent mockery. But when I turned around to leave, the reflection stayed. I swear it just stood there, staring at my back, even though I was no longer in front of it. That's when I noticed the edges of the mirror, scratched, like someone had clawed at the glass from the inside. I wanted to leave the house right then. But part of me, maybe the stupid part, needed to know what was going on. I grabbed a screwdriver from the shed and pried the mirror off the wall. Behind it, there was a hole, a small opening in the wall, just big enough to see into. At first, it was pitch black, but as I held up my flashlight, I saw something move. A hand. It was pale, long, wrong. The fingers were just slightly too thin. The joints too high. It vanished the moment the light hit it. I dropped the flashlight and ran. But for the next few nights, I didn't sleep. Every time I passed a mirror, saw movements that weren't mine. Reflections looking directly at me when I wasn't looking at them. Faces that weren't fully formed. And that smile, that awful, stretching smile, always came back. I tried covering the mirrors. That helped for a day. Then the scratching started, from inside the bathroom, soft at first, then louder, night after night, something scratching at the tiles, the pipes, the mirror, trying to get through. And then, one night, it did. I woke up at 3:12 a.m. to the sound of glass shattering. The mirror, the bathroom mirror, completely destroyed. I didn't want to go upstairs, but I had to. I grabbed a kitchen knife. The hallway was freezing. The air felt thick, like walking through syrup. When I reached the bathroom door, it was wide open, and inside, the mirror shards were all over the floor. But the reflection was still there, perfectly intact, like the glass was never broken, and it was staring at me. My reflection, still whole, still standing there, smiling. Then it turned its head slowly to look behind me. I spun around, nothing there. When I looked back, the reflection was gone. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next day, I packed my bags and left. Stayed at a hotel, called a friend to come help me sell the house. Told him it had plumbing issues. I never told him what I really saw. I haven't looked into a mirror since. Not directly. I shave using my phone selfie cam. Windows at night, covered. Any hotel room I book now, first thing I do is throw a towel over the mirror. And the worst part, I still feel it, watching. Sometimes, I swear I catch glimpses, in puddles, in glass, a version of me that's not quite right. That version still smiles too much, blinks too late, but I survived. I got away, and now I'm warning you, don't ever stare too long into a mirror, because sometimes, you're not the one looking back.